Hey, good morning, YouTubers. It's Tixie and Joy's Gardening and Life. And today is Saturday, March 8th. And I just want to take you guys on a little tour. I brought all the trees out last night because it's supposed to be a string of nice weather today. So these are my trees that have woken up while they were in the storage room. Look at my beef and onion plant. And I'm going to have to top this year because I needed to branch out on the side. But a little mini tree is starting to grow. This is my yuzu lemon. It's growing new leaves. Some of the leaves came up. This is my Nagami kumquat. Right here is the fukushu. And then Miss Sharon blessed me with some comfrey roots, and they're starting to germinate now. I moved them into this flower box. This here is my Rio Red grapefruit. Look at this, y'all. Look at all these flowers on here, and I knocked them off moving them outside the house. The trunk is thick, but I don't know if this tree is going to be able to hold on to this many grapefruits. We'll see. This is my bay laurel. And then these are some herbs that are coming back to life. My Mexican mint, some mojito. These are slow coming back to life. My Moroccan and my Thai mint. But I see the greens down in there, y'all. So we'll see. This here is the full Meyer lemon. There's flowers and lemons on it. Still got lemons, y'all. Look at this. I've been picking lemons too to eat on them. Then here are my fig collections. They're all starting to leaf out now. And in between that is another Miwa kumquat just sitting in between. But yeah, look at all my figs. And I topped a lot of these off, as you guys can see, because they were too tall. I knew I wanted them to bud out. So at the beginning of March, into February, they were waking up and there was a lot of latex in there. So that was the perfect time for me to top it off to get it to branch out. And that's working to my advantage. And look at the top. So now I have 2 trees for the price of 1. And I forget which fig this one is. But one day I'll just do a video on figs. But I want you guys to see that I did a lot of topping of figs while they were in the storage room. Same for this one. See, and I'm forcing it to branch out. And what I do when I cut it and it's leaking, I put some grafting tape around the tip just till it heals over, and I'll take it off. And this is the cutting. So that's another tree from here. It's that easy to propagate fig trees when they're waking up in the springtime. You don't have to worry about cuttings and trying to root it. This is another tree growing new branches. They're all growing new branches that was sitting inside. Here's another one I topped. See how it's forcing it to branch out? It was just a long stick, and I got a second tree. It has to be perfect timing. I did this last year around the same time, and now I have 2 fig trees. And the tree I did it with is this Juliana fig. You can see where I topped it. And here is the top of it right here. And look how it's growing. So I have 2 Julianas now. And then this is another tree I forgot that I cut. This is my pink guava waking up. And this is another fig tree. Look at it, branching out new. They did great in my storage room. This is my key lime tree, one of them. This is the other key lime tree. Like I said, they were budding great inside the house. Satsuma right here. I'll see if I can get through here. Oh my goodness. Here's another fig tree that's waking up. And my bananas were growing pucks while they were in the house. The leaves, the bigger leaves don't look good, but the tree's still alive, you guys. And I'm going to tell you, as soon as I brought these out and when the weather changed, they started growing new leaves. So I didn't have to let my bananas die back. So I'm hoping to get some flowers. This is the one I had cut down too, and here's some leaves. And then a leaf is starting to grow. I'm gonna have to go on the other side. Now, you guys remember my LSU gold, how tall it was. I topped it off too. I cut it, the whole top off, and look at that. See, it's branching out with figs already. Here's the top of it that I cut off. See, and it's starting to branch too. So yeah, you can get your tree started without having to go through that rooting method. This is my replacement Arctic Frost Satsuma. Let me walk around here. I got a lot of stuff in here. That right there, I don't know if you can see, it was flowering in the house, is the almond tree. Next to that is my yerba mate tree. I'm gonna walk slow. Come on, you guys. These are all the plants I had in the house. This is the Miwa kumquat. Right here is my sugar bell tree. Here's my dwarf Meyer lemon. This one here is the navel orange. We're trying to figure out what to do with it. It grows so fast and so thick, and we cut a bunch of the branches, but look at it growing all the new growth topping off. Here's my blood orange. Then right here is my other grapefruit tree. And this one I had cut all the way back because the leaves were looking bad. And here comes some new growth from these bananas. And these two tall ones here are my other Satsuma trees. And hold on a second. Okay, we come back. More things that were in the house. Right down there, and I uppotted this, is my red lady papaya tree. So she should give me some fruit this year. Then I also had my cactuses in the storage room, my prickly pear, and I did mistakenly knock off a pad. So I'm letting it dry so I can root it. And this is my blue agave. And it's growing like crazy. Then these are my aloe veras. I had to cut some of these dead leaves off so it could start growing again. This is Wakening. This is also a plant that was inside. It's my hardy kiwi. So, and this is my new fig that I bought. It's just starting to wake up. And as soon as it grows tall this season, I'm gonna top it off too. But we're gonna let it branch out for now. That's my Rogel fig. And this is all the plants that were in the storage room. And they were just loving it in there. So you see how green and beautiful they are. I still have some plants in the house. Yeah, my two Barbados cherries. This one's leafing back out. I bought a little sister for this bigger one. Today, I got a couple more to add to the collection. I bought what's this one? I bought a lime, a Persian lime. That's what I got, a Persian bear's lime, because I have key limes. And then I also bought this beauty, and it's full of buds, as you can see. Oh, maybe you can in this lighting. This is a Murcott Tangerine. I think that's what it reads. Yeah, it's a Murcott Tangerine to add to our citrus collection with all these other lemons. And this Calamondin, which is going crazy. And these are just steadily budding. So I need to get pots for all these because they're all going to start blooming pretty soon. This one has lemons on it already. You can see little lemons growing. So yeah, got lots to do. Hey, I forgot. I have my 2 avocado trees that were on back order for months. It took so long. They asked me if I wanted to cancel, and I said no. So they gave me some big discounts on having to wait so long. So this one already has flowers on it. So maybe I'll get some avocados this year. This one don't. And my avocados, I got a Mexicola Grande and a Brandon or Broden avocado. I did research, and for my area in North Georgia, they said these two were good to go. So we'll see, you guys. I was so happy when I unboxed this to see all these flowers on this one. And this one will be coming along. So I'm up getting ready to up pot them and some other trees. Here's all my stuff, my citrus and cactus soil, my pots, my other soil over there, and my fertilizers and perlite and gloves. All right, you guys, when I start mixing and getting these together, I will show you. Bye. Okay, YouTubers, I'm back. All right, this is my normal mix when I'm mixing my soil for my plants and my trees. So what I have in here is a bag of this Stay Green potting mix plus fertilizer. Then I have some peat moss, some perlite. Then I add a blood meal, bone meal, some phosphate or potassium, and some citrus tone, and some mushroom compost. Even though this says it has fertilizers in, I still add my own. And then I'm going to add some of this at the top that I got, citrus and avocado mix, on top of the citrus tone that I already have in there. This is going to help them right now because it takes a little longer for all the organic all the organic fertilizers to break down. So I want to give them a little bit of this. And I know a lot of you may think this is overkill, but this helps me from not having to fertilize my citrus and all of my plants every 10 to 14 days. I just do a good fertilizing when I first pot them up and then in the springtime. So this is my mix here. This is the end result. I also add some of my compost from my compost bin in here as well. So this is my mix for my trees. I want it loose, not tight. And then if you wet it, it's supposed to hold and then crumble in your hand. So here's my mix, and I'm getting ready to start filling my pots. I'm back. It's the end of the day, Saturday, March 8th, and I'm losing light, as you can see, but I got 4 plants up potted. The 2 that I wanted the most were the avocados, so I got those up potted. And then the jostaberry should have been up potted months ago, but it's been sitting in its original container. And then a beef and onion plant. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching.